Right now, somewhere in your business, the phone is ringing and nobody's picking up. A new customer, ready to buy, who calls your competitor 30 seconds later because you didn't answer. Studies put it as high as 1 in 3 calls going unanswered at small and mid-sized businesses. And most owners have no idea it's happening because a missed call doesn't show up anywhere. It just quietly becomes someone else's sale. This is money leaking out of your business every single day. If you run a B2B company between 1 and 50 million in revenue, in the next few minutes, I'll show you where it's going and the AI that plugs the leak completely. I'm Tom Wright. I run Reliant Bridge Strategies. We help B2B companies use AI to cut costs, speed up operations, and grow without adding headcount. And of all the AI wins I see land fast, this is one of the fastest. It doesn't require you to change your product, your pricing, or your team. It just stops you from losing customers you already earned. Across our clients, manufacturing, professional services, healthcare, the missed call problem is almost universal and almost invisible. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let me show you. Here's the reality of how calls work in most businesses. Your team is busy. They're with a customer, on another line, or it's after hours. The call rings out, goes to voicemail. And here's the part that hurts. Most callers don't leave one. They just hang up and call the next name. They just call the next name on their list. You never even know they existed. Think about what that costs. You spend real money to make that phone ring. It's like filling a bucket that has a hole in the bottom. Every missed call is money you already spent to generate walking out the door at the last second. If a third drain out through missed calls, you're paying full price and keeping 2/3 of what you earned. And it compounds. The customer who couldn't reach you becomes your competitor's repeat client and referral source. One missed call can be a decade of lost value. Most owners try to fix the top of the bucket. The real problem is the hole. For years, the only way to answer more calls was to hire more people. That math never quite worked. That assumption is now obsolete. What changed is that AI voice agents crossed the line. Like the robotic phone trees you hate, they hold a natural conversation day or night on the first ring. They qualify the caller, book the appointment, and hand you the details. 100 calls at once if they come. The technology finally got good enough to trust with the first impression of your business. Let's look at the numbers. Say you miss 20 calls a week, and a quarter become customers. If a customer is worth 2,000, that's 10,000 a week, over $500,000 a year leaking out. An AI agent doesn't cost you a salary. It costs a couple $100 a month. But it's not just recovered sales. It's what your team does when the phone stops running their day. Your best people stop being interrupted and focus on high-value work, the big client, the complex quote. You didn't just plug a leak. You gave your team their attention back. Let that sink in. How do you actually capture this? The AI Advantage method. 3 phases. Phase 1, assess. Before you automate anything, we find out what's really happening on your phones. We look at calls missed after hours. We see what each one is worth. This step usually reveals more lost revenue than the owner expected. Then we pick the highest value call to solve first. Not every call needs AI, but the new customer or the after-hours inquiry, those are perfect. We start where a fast, human-sounding answer turns directly into revenue. Then we build it right, trained on your business, your services, your tone, with a clean handoff to a real person. 90 days, and you've got an agent that answers every call, books the easy ones, and routes the important ones. You stop treating missed calls as a fact of life. Your marketing suddenly works better because you stop leaking what you paid for. Same leads in, far more kept. If you don't know how many calls you're missing, that's exactly what our free AI discovery session is built for. In 45 minutes, we help you find your highest ROI opportunity and give you an honest read on what it's worth and whether now's the time. No pitch, no pressure, just a clear picture of where your money is leaking and how fast you could stop it is in the description. because every week you wait is another week of customers going to whoever picks up first. Right now, that might not be you. Answering instantly is about to go from a competitive edge to a basic expectation. From Amazon and their bank. The businesses that give them that instant response will quietly win the ones that don't. How many did you lose? If you don't know that number, it's worth finding out. It's probably bigger than you think. I'll see you in the next one.